Looking ahead to the key events and themes this week, starting off in the UK. The clock is really ticking for PMA post the Queen's speech. She now has under 1 week to try and form a government, but first of all there are parliamentary votes on her specific plans for the UK government to take forward the country over the coming year. But suggestions are for her not to receive enough backing on that, and we've already seen the likes of Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn saying he's going to tactically vote against that in order to try and pressure May further to step down from her position. Now if that does happen, be prepared for a fresh round of pound weakness across the board. There will likely be some more political instability to come for the coming months, as they'll need to hold a new round of elections in which the current front runners are the Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn, and they're seen as a pound negative, a weakness for the pound there. So keep an eye on these potential roller coaster events to come this week. Looking across the Atlantic then in the United States, we've seen pretty much lifeless trading for the dollar. It could very well be market participants packing their bags to go on their holidays, or they're looking out for further clues from the Federal Reserve on the next monetary policy move post the hike we've seen this month. There are projections for them to hike at least one more time before the end of this year. We do have various Fed speakers on Tuesday, including Yellen in London, going to be giving out some comments, and listen out very carefully for any hints or clues that they may give us. As we know, markets like to price in the future hikes or future monetary policy moves from the Fed into the dollar, so be very wary of those. In terms of this week data specifically, we do have US durable goods, consumer confidence and final GDP readings, but those might be overlooked due to the Fed speakers on Tuesday. I'd say going forward, the key data points we want to be looking out for that will influence the Fed and their decisions and their monetary policy will be likes of personal income, personal spending, inflation and jobs reports from the US. Much of those are actually due next week. Looking over in Europe then, there are a few key data points, but the main one for me that stands out, that's the ECB's key barometer for their monetary policy decision. That's inflation. This week it's expected to tick lower to 1.3%, which is not good for the euro, guys. As we know, Draghi's already expressed his concerns about inflation, how it remains subdued. If this number does come in lower than expectations, be prepared for a fresh round of euro weakness across the board, as it will cement the fact that they're not going to be tapering QE anytime soon. We do actually have Draghi speaking this week also. I'm not expecting any change in terms of the recent rhetoric tone, where he has been extremely dovish. So it looks like QE tapering is totally off the table, potentially even for the rest of this year. That's if inflation does continue to tick lower or remain subdued in Draghi's wording. So other than that, guys, have a smashing trading week. Thank you.